Hello, 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 and welcome to this week's episode of A Cup of Joe
with Mo.
And we are coming to you from the Hilton Garden Inn in Bryan. Before we got here this morning, we met for coffee, which is great. So I always like to start my day and with have a cup of coffee at the top of my to-do list.
Yes, because that is a task I can absolutely accomplish.
Yeah, you're already winning first thing in the morning.
Set your day up for success.
That's right.
If you take anything this week from us,
we can give you a tidbit of advice.
If you're not going to do meeting space, at least take that advice.
There you go. There you go. Some wisdom from us.
Yeah, we're very wise.
Yeah, I know we look young.
We're old and wise.
That's right. So, speaking of experience, being wise,
I thought you were going to say being old.
No, I would never. I'm a girl's girl, so I would never say that. But you got some experience here at this property.
Sure did. I got my start in the industry at this property.
Well, thank goodness, because otherwise we wouldn't have this great
It's funny how the universe works.
That's right. I agree.
Yeah, I was a senior at Texas A&M, and one of my classmates told me that this new property was opening and that they were hiring, and I needed a job. So I went, applied, and I was at the front desk. And, it's funny, my uniform was a blazer. Did not plan that, but I guess you go back to your old roots.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like subconscious.
Yeah.
You just
did
it because you're used to wearing a blazer here.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I was at the front desk, and our events manager at the time actually went on maternity leave. So I stepped in as an interim events manager, and I was like, that's what I want to do in life. I want to be an event planner. I was like, I'm prepared. I'm taking all these classes. I have textbooks. I am good to go.
That's right.
Wrongo.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
The very first event.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yep. Yep. So, but that's how I learn. That's how I operate. That's how I grow. So, yes, I developed some really great critical thinking skills, thinking on my feet, problem solving. So I am so grateful for that opportunity that I got. And it actually introduced me into the sales world as well. So I actually got an internal promotion to the catering sales manager, and just kind of have continued to work my way up.
Yeah.
So I am very grateful for this property and the opportunities that it had, has led me to.
Yeah, that sounds very familiar. My first job at the expo was
the Brazos County Expo here.
Yes, just like that. I was not prepared, but I figured it out along the way.
Yeah,
so.
I still have my textbook as decor.
Yeah. That's what it's good for now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's legit. I get it.
Yeah. But, when we walked in, I just had all these memories rushing back. And, we went to peek into the ballrooms in the pre-function space. And I told you, man, the amount of hours I lived here. This was my home. And walking back the halls and setting up the rooms and rolling tables in my heels and lots of memories.
Oh, probably lots of late
I was washing dishes in my heels, and I was like, hey, it is 1 a.m. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. We joked about last week when we talked about coming here. Thank you for the invite, Jen.
Yes, thank you.
We talked about if you had to, just pop back there this week and make yourself a cup of coffee.
Yep.
But
I knew how to do things. Yeah.
Yeah, you learned those.
But I wanted to still have some boundaries. I
Right.
didn't want to, come in and walk all over everyone.
So speaking of the meeting space, since you're familiar, why don't you tell us about what they have here?
The really great thing about this property is it has a dedicated meeting space. So you have, one wing that has your 2 ballrooms, a great pre-function space, and a boardroom. In addition to a lot of natural light, which is really great. So overall, there's a little over 4,000 square foot. So the 2 ballrooms, they are separate, but they have that common pre-function space, and
pretty big.
Yeah, it really is. We've set up, some cocktail hours there, a buffet line, registration, lots of flexibility with that space. But the 2 ballrooms are about a little over 2,000 square foot each, but they also have air walls in them. So realistically, you could close those off and have 4 spaces, which which is really great depending on the needs of your meeting.
Right, how big it is.
Yeah. And then just around the corner from the ballrooms and the pre-function space is a boardroom. So again, a lot of opportunities. You could use that as your office. You could use it as, the meeting room for your board for the meeting. Another breakout, storage in general. So just, again, a lot of opportunities and flexibility with this property.
That's great.
Yeah.
And when we talked to Jan, she said that even though things aren't normal right now, they're still having meetings, which is wonderful.
Yes, that was so exciting to hear, and talking with Jan, that their meeting space is going.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when it gets back to normal, those dates are going to be booking up.
And, another great thing is, and I kind of mentioned it with the buffet line, this property does have on-site catering. So that's just one less thing for the meeting planner to have to worry about.
Right.
So currently, right now, just with everything going on, that was a question that we asked in advance to, coming to you all for this episode. So what they are doing is they are still able to operate from a food and beverage aspect. But what they do is they just, they're working with corporate right now. And so they provide you with a more limited menu option. You make your selection, and then they send in a task force banquet staff for you. So you're still getting that experience.
Right.
And there's never, there's not a misstep.
Right. There's no disruption to how you would normally have your meeting.
Yeah.
So they have catering. They also have an on-site restaurant and bar at this hotel.
Yes. So the restaurant does breakfast and dinner. And then, of course, you just said the bar, which is really nice.
Of course I said the bar.
Priorities, okay? And then, actually, we are sitting right by an outdoor patio, which is really nice. Not necessarily during the day right now in Texas. It's a little hot.
Humid.
Yeah, getting off tangent.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But you can, grab a glass of wine after you are meeting all day, and then just go sit outside in the nice, cross breeze, and just kind of
enjoy yourself,
decompress.
Right. That's great.
And this is, it's a Hilton property, so you can get those Hilton Honors points too.
Love those points.
Yes. So as a planner, you can get those with your meetings, for the rooms, and then also for the attendees. If you make the option and you stay here, with sleeping rooms and the meeting space, those attendees are going to get those points on their for their guest rooms.
Yeah, I know. I'm signed up for every option. So
all the rewards and loyalty programs.
Any points you want to give me?
Yeah. That's one thing I have also learned being in this industry. Take advantage of those.
We travel a lot.
Yeah, so. We really do. We travel, and we get to go experience other industry or other communities within the industry and see what they're doing. Keep us on our toes.
Yeah. Love it. It's very educational.
Yes.
The other great thing about this property is where it's located in Bryan College Station. It is right off of Highway 6. Very convenient to restaurants and retail.
Yeah.
They're right down University Drive, so they're very close, but once you leave that area, you can kind of come back to a separate area.
Yeah, you're a little bit more... it's a little bit more quiet in this area. So you have the hustle and bustle just, right across the highway. But you can come back and still have a peaceful night's sleep.
The other thing it's really close to is Veterans Athletic Complex.
Yes.
Where we
right across the street.
A ton of fields for sporting events. Actually having sporting events right now, which is great. And so that's super convenient if you're over there at those fields, or if you want to go walk through Veterans Park.
Yeah. If you want to get a little exercise while you're staying here for your meeting or whatever, you can just, go for a run, jog, walk.
There's lots of that around here with the residents that live in the area, and then visitors too. We drive over here quite a bit and we see them.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say you come over here and walk.
I don't.
Yet.
No, but who knows what will happen in the future.
Who knows?
So, well, I think that's all we have for today. Yeah. Is that right?
It sure is.
Okay, well, this was a great episode. Thank you for joining us at the Hilton Garden Inn. Please let Jan know if you can utilize their property for a meeting or guest rooms. And we will be back
next week.
More information for you. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.